This is absolute breaking news. Everybody needs to see this immediately. Military arrest FEMA Deputy Administrator Eric Hooks. It is no longer a conspiracy, people. Open your eyes and ears. United States Marines on Saturday arrested Deputy Administrator of FEMA Eric Hooks on charges of treason, alleging in a 34-page indictment that Hooks and his boss, Deanne Criswell, associated with BlackRock by the way, ordered agents in Maui to deny fire victims food and water to inhibit civilian relief efforts to stop by any means necessary. That's not even the worst of it. Hold on. And there's all proof behind this as well. So besides a whole bunch of memos that had their specific signatures on it, they also had a whole bunch of primary investor signatures on it as well. So I'm curious if they're going to release that list. But if they don't, right here, the text encourages FEMA supervisors in Maui to either incinerate or discreetly bury the dead. Over 3,000 people being confirmed, people. If you trust mainstream news media at this point, then you are literally a sheep being herded into a fucking flock. Lahaina citizens have spoke about this since day one. They saw FEMA administrators doing it. Our source said mass grave sites near Lahaina proved that FEMA personnel were following Hooks and Criswell's instructions. Marines caught FEMA operatives piling corpses into a mass grave site at the Maui Forest Reserve. What? What's even more fucked up is the letter was dated August 5th, right? 3 days before the August 8th fires began. Now, what I also find suspicious is the fact that these FEMA organizations are financed and backed by third world adversaries. Now, when I say third world adversaries, I mean companies that move trillions of dollars of assets a day, like BlackRock, for example. I'm sure you can put two and two together now. Well, who else does BlackRock finance? Well, CERN. Now, BlackRock is currently being investigated for sharing millions of accounts of American data, transferring billions of dollars of COVID relief money, et cetera, et cetera. The corruption goes on and on. They're literally being federally investigated along with Vanguard. So I'm sure you can put two and two together there as well. But what the ironic thing is that they supply, right? They have been supplying the Chinese military with all of this American money and assets, right? And just so coincidentally, a year ago, CERN's, which keep in mind, it's owned by China, it's owned by BlackRock, finance, yep, you get it, had a satellite that was in that area, literally in Hawaii, a year prior to this, that had green pollution scanning lasers, right? Now, if you look into what the actual technology is, there's much more to it than what they've actually put on the mainstream news. For example, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not coincidental. 6 days ago, okay, that was 2 days ago that I saved this article, okay? That's literally right after the Maui fires, right? U.S. Space Force creates first unit dedicated to targeting adversary satellites. Let me take you further real quick so I can really open your eyes to it. I mean, the military and CIA literally tell you China has already fielded an alarming array of operational counterspace weaponry, including ground-launched kinetic weapons and lasers. Right there, people. Cyber capabilities and electronic warfare weapons. They literally tell you right to your face that they have had this technology for an existential amount of time and that they have been literally trying to find ways to battle against it. Now, if you look into NASA, right, and its testing grounds in Africa for fires, and you go back to 2000, and then you go all the way back up to date, you'll see the same fires existing continuously in the same exact ironic spot. Now, I guess that's climatic disaster though, right? No, it's pretty evident at this point what's going on. I mean, this literally adds up to smart cities and smart islands. I mean, literally just the fact that they're trying to call it a conspiracy on the website of where they were showing the summit for Maui earlier this year. You call conspiracy on that? I have proof, I have receipts, I have pictures that can back that shit up. Don't try to call me a fucking liar, dude. See, that's the thing. They think we're a whole bunch of dual-minded, non-cognitive thinking individuals. But this is the age of the Aquarius, okay? This is the age of our pure awakening, our collective awakening. So everybody needs to see the truth and open their eyes because soon the world is going to change very rapidly.